With regards to New Year's resolutions, eating better is at the highest priority on our rundown. In any case, which eating regimen design is the best? A board of well-being specialists, for the benefit of U.S. News and World Report, uncover the first class consumes less calories for 2018. It is assessed that around 45 million individuals in the United States start eating better every year, with weight reduction being the essential objective. Notwithstanding, regardless of whether you're counting calories to get thinner or just to enhance general well-being, adhering to a particular eating design can be testing. With such huge numbers of eating regimens to browse, how might you tell which one will work for you? U.S. News and World Report set up together a board of well-being specialists consistently to assess the most prominent eating regimens in the U.S. This year, the specialists evaluated 40 counts calories, positioning them from most reduced to most astounding in 7 classifications, including the best eating regimens for weight reduction, diabetes, and heart well-being. Along these lines, we investigate a portion of the key outcomes. The best eating methodologies for weight reduction. For the dominant part of health food nuts, weight reduction is a definitive objective. However, shedding pounds and keeping it off is a long way from simple. Research recommends that roughly 30 to 35% of weight lost from eating less junk food is recaptured inside multi-year, yet it is conceivable to keep up weight reduction. It's simply a question of finding the correct eating design. The U.S. News and World Report board of specialists assessed 40 well-known eating methodologies for their impacts on both short and long-haul weight reduction, taking note of that a few people need to shed pounds rapidly, while others need to keep up their weight reduction for a considerable length of time to come. The well-being specialists evaluated Weight Watchers as the best eating regimen on the 2 records, scoring 4 out of 5 for here and now weight reduction, and 3.5 out of 5 for long-haul weight reduction. One of the longest-running, surely understood business eats less carbs. Weight Watchers fuses a focuses framework, where nourishments and refreshments are allotted focuses in view of their nutritious qualities, and health food nuts are appointed a day-by-day focuses stipend. As per U.S. News and World Report, the Master Board valued the program's emotionally supportive network, which enables calorie counters to keep the pounds off. The volumetrics diet came in at second place for best weight reduction abstain from food, scoring 3.8 out of 5 for here and now weight reduction and 3.3 out of 5 for long-haul weight reduction. Outlined by Barbara Rolls, who is an educator of sustenance working at Pennsylvania State University in Center County, the volumetrics diet centers around putting nourishments with low vitality thickness, for example, low-fat grains, and non-dairy products of the soil, at the cutting edge of one's eating regimen, and in addition constraining sustenances with high vitality thickness. The best eating regimens for heart well-being. Coronary illness is the main source of death for people in the U.S., murdering around 610,000 individuals in the nation consistently. A less than stellar eating routine can build the danger of coronary illness, since eating sustenance high in fat can prompt hypertension, elevated cholesterol levels, and weight, which are significant hazard factors for the condition. However, which eating design is best for a sound heart? For this class, the well-being specialists broke down every one of the 40 eats less and gave them normal heart well-being appraisals. The dietary approaches to stop hypertension - consume less calories took ahead of all comers in this class. Created by the National Heart, Lung, and Blood Institute, a piece of the National Institutes of Health (NIH), the eating routine is high in organic products, vegetables, entire grains, fish, poultry, and low-fat dairy. However, it limits sustenances high in sugar and immersed in trans fats. The DASH eating routine was additionally positioned the best general eating regimen. The Mediterranean eating regimen, which underlines devouring fish and fish no less than twice week after week, nearby normal utilization of natural products, vegetables, and entire grains, took joint second place for best heart-solid eating regimen. Close by the Ornish eat less carbs. With the Ornish slimmed down, fat is constrained to 10% of everyday calories, and sustenances are separated into 5 gatherings, from the minimum to generally stimulating. The best eating regimens for diabetes. The Mediterranean eating routine not just positioned exceedingly for extraordinary compared to other heart-sound eating methodologies, yet it likewise took the crown for the best diabetes abstain from food, scoring 3.7 out of 5. It is evaluated that around 30.3 million individuals in the U.S. are living with diabetes, wherein blood glucose levels turn out to be too high because of the body's powerlessness to create or successfully utilize insulin. In spite of the fact that eating a refreshing eating routine is essential for every one of us, individuals with diabetes should be additionally careful. Skipping dinners or eating the wrong sustenances may prompt hazardous highs and lows in blood glucose levels. As indicated by the board, the Mediterranean eating regimen is an awesome choice for avoiding or controlling diabetes. Some examination has demonstrated that diabetics on a Mediterranean eating routine may enhance their levels of hemoglobin A1C, a measure of glucose after some time. The DASH eating routine shows up here, positioning second in the best diabetes eat less carbs classification, with the specialists noticing that its menu looks a great deal like generally acknowledged wholesome rules for those with the condition. Whichever eating arrange for that you choose is best for you. It's imperative to take note of that physical action is similarly as critical as the nourishments you eat. Current rules suggest that grown-ups ought to take part in no less than 150 minutes of direct power or 75 minutes of lively force high-impact movement consistently.